It is 6:43. The reason why I rolled my eyes was because I got up at 5 and I was just putzing around for an hour and 45 minutes, it seems like. But here I am, moving. It's gonna be a good day. I don't know why, I just feel it. I've been looking at like the terrain and everything. So where am I going with what I'm about to say? Oh, because my question is, can I finish the Pinhoti Trail, or do I not finish it and go to the Pinhoti Trail Days or Pinhoti Fest, whatever it's called? You know, it was an either or for me. So yesterday I looked at the map to see if I can do both. I do have an eager plan where it would allow me to do both. So we'll see today if it'll work, because today would be a big day if that is something that I want to accomplish. I mean, the next few days don't really have anything to do with if I can do it to Pinhoti Days, Pinhoti Fest. It's more like once I'm out of Cave Spring, whether I could accomplish it. But anyway, today I'm gonna see if I can hike some bigger mileage. It should be okay for the next, I don't know, 15-ish miles. Should be pretty decently flat. Oh look, there's another water cache. Excuse me, whoever does this. I mean, I think it's the coffee place, so it's pretty amazing. But anyway, seems like I'm a little bit not organized this morning, but I promise you I am. So let's get this day started. Look at this. Look at this. We've got another amazing water cache. Just incredible. Look at that. Look at that sweat. Okay. Pause for reading, but I guess I'll check it out. Fine. Shoal Creek Baptist Church. Wow, cool. Look at these. These are so cute. Well, this is nice. Some hanging out area. And, oh, I wish you could smell this fresh wood right here. It smells amazing. Wow. Super cool. So I'm going to tell you a really interesting story when it comes to religion and my experience when I just came to the United States. So if you didn't watch my PCT series or my last video, you don't know, I was raised not really religious. My mom doesn't really believe in God. She considers herself an atheist. However, she did put us in to a Catholic school because it was a very good school. So I'm not Catholic. In Germany we call it evangelisch, which is evangelical, but I probably would more consider it Lutheran because it is, based off of Martin Luther. So I don't know what it is equivalent to when it comes to in the United States, because the United States has like thousands of derivatives. There's like Baptist, Bible Baptist, evangelicals, Protestant. I guess I'm more of a Protestant. I don't know. Anyway, so in Germany, if anybody was to ask which religion, Catholic or Protestant, which one is more intense, we'd say the Catholics are more intense. The Protestants are probably more like relaxed, accept all other religions, At least that's what I was taught when I went to religion classes, what we had in school. Just to accept all religions. Anyway, so when I came to the United States at age 15, the only group that really welcomed me in high school was the religious group. Like a lot of very religious kids, they took me under their wing, which is just like, wow, I mean, I don't know, it just speaks a lot of volume to, well, that's weird. Oh, I guess I go this way. Anyway, so one of my really good friends, still friends with her till today. I think she was part of like the Bible Baptist community. I mean, she's religious, but I don't know if she's really too Bible Baptist-y anymore. And if you're Bible Baptist, please don't take it personal. I just had a really intense situation one time. So I was just 15. My friend and her family, her dad, super Bible Baptist. We went to a steakhouse, a Japanese steakhouse. It's called Kobe's in Florida. So I'm sitting there, my first time sitting around like a steakhouse. So the way it works is you sit around the cook, and the cook cooks in front of you. And it's a pretty cool show. And I sat next to my friend's dad. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he looks at me and he goes, "Do you feel how hot that plate is?" Like he put his hand just slightly above, like the hot, I guess this is like a stove. It's like a hot plate. And I'm like, taking my hand, I put it slightly above it. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty hot. And he looks at me and he goes, "That's how hot it'll be in hell." And I'm like, what? And he goes, "That's how hot it'll be if you don't accept Jesus into your heart." So that was a very traumatizing experience for me when I was 15 years old. I had never had anybody do that to me. And so that was my first start when it came to experiencing being saved and all that. And that is one of the reasons why I don't really believe in religion. Believe in spiritualism. But religion, that was definitely one of the reasons of supporting why that was not something I was interested in. Well, looky at this. It's all like mowed and gorgeous. Wow. simply amazing, honestly. Look at all this. Wow. Just sitting here, it's past probably 12:15 or something like that. I've hiked 16 some miles. It's really frustrating. I'm not hungry at all, but I know I need to eat. I feel so weak. I feel nauseous. Sometimes I feel dizzy. And I just don't want to eat. It's so dumb. Like, I don't have any appetite and I need to eat. So I'm gonna eat these Cheetos. Eat something salty. It's so annoying. Like, I need to eat. I just have literally no appetite. Like, zero. Like, I don't want to eat. I've had already 2 electrolytes, which helps. And I'm off to start the ascent of, I think it's Duggar Mountain, Duggar Peak, Mount Duggar. Who knows? I think it's like a 6-mile extravaganza. I think just about 1,100 feet over 6 miles, which should be spider web, which should not be that bad, which should be not that bad. This is called the mountain laurel slick. So when the mountain laurels are in bloom, this probably is a really beautiful walk through some mountain laurel tunnels for sure. I definitely enjoyed the rhododendrons and the mountain laurels on the Appalachian Trail. So I bet this is really pretty when these flowers are in bloom. So I'm getting close to having hiked 20 miles. I know I had mentioned that my minimum mileage that I need to do is 18.5 to make it to my due date to get to my mom's house. But it ended up being 19.25, and I just think that is such a complex number. I'm just gonna round it up to 20. So anything that I do over 20 miles from now on is gonna go into my zero bank. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna rain. And I'm about to get on top of Duggar Mountain, so I'll be right on top when it starts raining. The timing is impeccable, Roadrunner. Impeccable. Okay, I'm pretty much on top of this mountain. I think there's like a side trail to get on top, but all of you know I am not a peak bagger. I know people say to me I need to move to New Hampshire so I can do the 46 peaks. Nope. I don't mind moving to New Hampshire, but like I said, I'm not a peak bagger. That is not something that is motivating for me. Now that might change as I get older or as I do more of this trail stuff. Maybe I'll be like, wow, I need to bag all those peaks. Right now though, that's not it. Just got some water. This runs a little bit. All these other creeks on this side right here, super dry. I mean, there's puddles and all. But yeah, this one has some running going on, which is nice. Got my water from that spot right there. I think I'm going between time zones. One time it was 5:30, then it was 4:30. I was like, what is going on? My phone is like, I don't know what's going on. So really it is just 4:30 because I was thinking, my goodness, I've been not really making great time. But that's because it would be 4:30 in the region where I started. But it's 5:30 where I am now. There's a beautiful lake. And of course, I have all the trees in the way. But it's very pretty. And we got another meadow. I love me some meadows. And it was all mowed. Whoever mows this, you are the bomb diggity. That's cute. That's real cute. I'm trying to tease me. This is trying to tease me. Excuse me. What is this? Full on mode. Wow. Thanks. And look at this. We're getting close to Georgia. I don't even know. Maybe I'm already in Georgia. Who knows? But this right here, that is really gorgeous. I just checked. I'm 24 miles away from the Alabama-Georgia line. So, yes. Still in Alabama. All right, I'm just a little bit, probably a mile and a half away from today's goal. And what was today's goal, you might ask, because, you know, I didn't really share it. Today's goal was 31.8 miles. Why was it 31.8? Well, when somewhere the hiker texted me yesterday, she told me she did 40 plus miles in a day and a half. Now, that's already a lot by itself. But she did that in southern Maine. I am not sure how she did it. But she did. I believe her when she says so. I know she had to take an alternate, which she told me, because of bad weather. But she still did 40 plus miles in a day and a half. And I'm here in Alabama, where the elevation is literally like the highest is 2,000, I think, something like that. And it's like, I mean, I know I'm sweating. It's hot. I'm not like taken away from the challenges that I'm experiencing, but I know what southern Maine is like. Southern Maine is probably the hardest terrain. And she did 40 plus miles in a day and a half. That means I can do 31.8 miles in Alabama. Come on. Well, it is twilight. My phone doesn't know if it's 6:47 or 7:47. It just keeps changing. I'm not staying in a shelter. I don't like staying in a shelter. But I'm going to put up my tent right next to it, and I have a picnic table in the morning. So yeah, that's that. Let's get it set up.